freaking stream. Alright, so that's the wrong controller. We got home late. We didn't think we were going to start on time. And in fact, we're not exactly ready for what I want to be doing just yet. But Twitch has picked me up, so hello everyone! It is finally Friday, July 22nd, 2016. I'm Dentral. I think Lenos is in here. He might say hi. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright, so I was trying to think of a different zone that I could take the Gimps to and have some more fun. That being said, I didn't even come up with anything. It was like, I was thinking maybe the Moramar Basalt Fields. I don't know if the XP would be any faster there if somebody else shows up. But we do get fire crystals and wind crystals over there, so that could be a good thing. Since we're kind of in need of crystals for our weekend synthesis stuff. But I was also wanting to hopefully get some skill ups for both the song and the ninja. And I know it's going to be incredibly, terribly difficult for them to actually hit anything, either melee or magic, but every now and then, random stone spell might get a skill up. And Song, he can just do the enhancement spells, and that should help quite a bit too. He's in the level 80s right now, so I'm going to look for a couple of one-handed swords he might be able to equip. That one's too high, I wonder if it was too low, but it is blue. So, Firmament, Strength plus 3, Vitality plus 3, there is a Mothra floating in front of me. Unfortunately, since Song hasn't spent nearly as much time in the dynamis that everyone else has, he doesn't have that much blue mage gear. He's got a hat, and he's got some pants, and that's about it. So, you know, he's pretty much still mostly in swimwear. We'll do another firmament. Yes, actually, I think I will try that one place, just because. So we'll need to get Mr. Sungarthal over to aldouin, and I have to make him some macros. But that won't take but a moment. I'll just copy my assist macro and then toss a spell in there. We're gonna do Aldouin Isles, Western Aldouin, home point number 1 by the auction house. Yes, please. We're gonna put that controller down, and I'm gonna check one of Dentral's mules to see if maybe he's got like a black mage staff, something. Could send his way. It was a funny thing. A while ago, Dentral got this like 119 Black Mage only staff from the Gobby Box that I couldn't send to any other account or any other characters on the same account. And I was like, I'm never gonna use this, and I almost tossed it. I'm like, or traded it to the lady that gives you copper vouchers for gear. And I was thinking, well, it might be really good. So, didn't toss it. I hope I didn't toss it. It should still be on him somewhere. So I'm on Dark Schneider right now. Mog House, probably Mog Wardrobe number 1. And I'm just looking to see if he's got any two-handed staffs that can be equipped. That's Monk, White Mage, Paladin, Dragoon. Here we go. The Chatoyant staff, level 51 MP record. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. And maybe the White Hathlum, but no, just keep it simple. Mog House, delivery box, send. Thanos is now sweet. Thank you, Thanos. Appreciate that. Typing in Dentral's name. I hear stuff in the background. That's Syndico's Mog House. It's never quiet in there. Alright, so that's good. And we're going to log out of that dude. Yeah. Dentral's macro is basically going to be attack, or assist, attack, weight 6, cast stone. And hopefully he won't be moving while he's trying to cast a stone spell. Select an area to... No. Ventral. There we go. Well, that's going on this controller. We're going to do macro, edit macro. Do we have a blue mage one? I was thinking maybe we did. There's one. Confirm. Alright, there's the assist. What's in it? Drain Samba. Well, we're not going to be using that. Cocoon and pollen. Alright. Paste. Delete, since we're not going to be using Drain Samba anymore. Probably won't even be able to hit them. So that's the range assist. That is the follow. So that's alright. It ain't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but better than nothing. And while Dent's still logging in, status. Oh, I think I did this last night, didn't I? Yeah, I did use up all my job points that she made last night, so happy times there. Let us get the Trizac ring ready to go as soon as we leave the house. Dent, Monk House, delivery box, receive. He's not going to have any grips for his little two-hander. I'm okay with that. He does have the complete set of Black Mage Relic gear. I was surprised. Since he is like only Black Mage level 71, can't do anything with it yet, but oh well. Intelligence plus 15, mind plus 12 at the moment. That's wearing, you know, sunglasses, and you see this little green thing he's wearing. He's like going to be hilarious. But this was his main body when what's the word I'm looking for? I already forgot. Back in the golden days when monks doing endgame basically had to sub white mage and boost chi blast. This was the body piece that he wore, and it did him well. Select an area to exit to. Let's do the. That's I had to think about that. I probably thought about it too long. My apologies on that one. Trying to get Dentral over by Senor Song. That way we can just do join party, follow, and fun times there. Traveling to another home point, current region, Western Aldouin, home point number 1. Yes. Cyndaquil, how much space do you have, dear? It's probably maxed out. Gotta make some space. If we're gonna be getting, you know, the crystals. See how much Song's got on him. He should have. He's gonna have all the space for all the crystals. Hopefully. He's got like 48 free stacks. Don't. I don't know what to sell. We're gonna sell the 2-leaf magic ore, but they're easy to get. Arrowwood logs are easy. Fiend blood, dragon blood, unicorn horns, teak lumber, clinolinid. I could probably sell that. No, you really don't have much, so we'll send it to myself. And since we don't have a whole lot of space, let's talk to Bounty Bucks and take some more. Open the box and profit. In this box, it's going to be special 50 dial. Are you sure? I'm like, yes. Just give it to me already. And in this box is, wait for it, wait, an Ojo rice ball. I've never seen that before. Which means it's either really, really good or really, really bad. And there's only one. A Inasama rice ball so perfectly formed one might think it was rolled by the loving hands of an actual princess. Do you get 50 a day? I try to. Well, I try to spend the 50 a day. It's one of those things that both Cyndaquil and Dentral and Song started it last time. What's the word I'm looking for? Last time before we took a break. And then we took a long break and we came back and the points accumulated. And Mr. Humpo, happy Friday to you. I'm gonna see if there's any free space on the auction house for me to stick anything. Alright, the F blood sold. And that thing sold. I thought it was a natural thing. Trying to think. You get, I want to say it's 10 points a day. Whether your account is active or not. It's just basically ever since the deal started. It's like Cyndaquil, Song, Dent, and Dent's Alchemist Mule. They all started it back when it first started, ish. So they all have like over 1,000 points. the alchemy meal being like almost 2,000 because we definitely don't check her points every day. The others, they hover around 500. Every now and then I'll have some extra dynamis pop items and I'll send those to the mules and they'll trade them for the extra 50 points. But yeah, what was I doing? I forgot. We're gonna sell something. 10 points a day is correct, active or not, and gain up to extra 50 points per day depending on the trade item. Like a really good EX rare thing will give you 50 points. The not so great things, not so many points. How much does a unicorn horn go for? Not a lot. Gold beast coin. Somebody might need it more than me. Probably gonna regret that. How much does the Ojo rice ball go for? However much anybody wants to sell it for. And protect 5. Oh, here's where the thing goes down. I'm actually surprised they go for that much. 50k seems high. And carry is what a stack of remedies go for. I'm surprised they're still that high. But I guess there's people that actually buy them. There, we'll never need shield skill ups again. And actually, shield was one of the more difficult things I had to skill up. Alright, so that freed up a little space. Wee bit. Ever the tiniest amount. So what I'm going to do here is talk to Goffle. He's going to be like, what do you want? And I'm like, I need to transfer some stuff. It's going to be... I think I'll send it to myself. So, send a quill. What can I get away with not having? This. And that. And a little of this. Whole lot of that. And don't need that. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to these because we'll probably get more. And fish tool discharge, yeah. I don't need that. Probably won't be needing the forbidden keys tonight. Alright, so that frees up another 8 slots. So hopefully there won't be too many fire crystals lost to the nether. Or wind crystals. Probably both. I'll be fighting there for a while. So next stop is going to be Aldouin. We're going to do search all link shell. Cordy's here! We're going to do... Can't invite yourself, silly. Invite the dent. Invite the song. Invite the slash join. Tether. Slash join. There we go. Now they're all in a party. One of these days. Be like, ah, my neck. And traveling to another home point. This one's going to be... I already forgot. Aldouin Isles, Western Aldouin, by the home point. Yes, but we still need to make Dentral, Black Mage, Macro. I imagine we do. It's funny, all the jobs he has. I see Monk, Dancer, Dark Knight, Samurai, Red Mage, Ninja, White Mage, Warrior, Dragoon, Beastmaster, Paladin, Blue Mage, Bard. Scholar, Ranger, Corsair, Summoner, Puppet Master. There's like 2 books left, and not one of them was a Black Mage. So we're gonna delete. Nope. Change the name. That's what's gonna be called. Black Mage. There we go. And confirm, and we're gonna go to page number 1. Actually, I'm gonna steal some macros. What would be a good one? No idea. Look at the Red Mage. You have a follow? No. That's for your old macros. Oh my goodness. Alright, you have follow macros on the Monk, so we'll copy one of those. Assuming we can find it. There's one. Copy. Go down to Black Mage. Confirm. Back down to page 1. Paste. We'll also call this one assist. Like this. ASSIST slash assist E1. Wait E1 slash attack T wait 1. Wait, 6. Slash magic. Stone. T. Wait. 4. And I was thinking something else, but I didn't do that. Yeah! Bio! That might stick. I doubt it will. Magic. Bio. T. Wait. 4. And that should be good. Alright, so let's see if the follow macro works. And songs. See if his works. And then if they follow me, then it'll be working. Looks good. Alright, so we got Songarthol, the topless blue mage. Like it. I gotta turn the games off so you can actually see the full effect. It's got the little thing covering the face. Kinda like that. Don't know why. And then we got Dent and Mr. Don Tacos. Kinda like that outfit he's got. Can't really see the eyes. They're gonna pick up something. I already forgot what it was. It's Cordero. C-H-E-E-R. He's got 3 stars over his name. As he should. Alright. Apparently the missus is talking to the cats. We're gonna get Castionis. We'll do slash Ray C-O-R-D-A-L-L-E-R. That always helps out. And Castaway. Next one, Mr. Songarthol. Hi. Staring him there.
Showing him off.
Yeah. Castaway. And then finally, drink time. Is it drink time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you just got a drink.
It's always drink time.
It's not always drink time.
Pretty much.
We're gonna do which Castionis on me too. Castaway. Alright, doesn't look like I finished it on the song. Guess he didn't have the buff yet. You have been imbued with the power of Ionis. Times 3. Alright, it's always drink time on Fridays.
Always drink time all the time.
This is so true. Alright, so the first place we're going to go check is going to be more basalt fields. Because I like lizards. I don't know why I like the lizards, I just do. Waypoint. This is Dent. Go to more basalt fields. Frontier Station. And oh, okay. We're just looking at the window underneath, and it's like, why is Cyndaquil moving? But it was internet delay. Next is going to be Songarthol doing the exact same thing. Come on. More basalt fields. Frontier Station. Yes. Cyndaquil, your turn. Whatever it was very noisy. This is going to be where I find out that Cyndaquil doesn't have the outpost for the more basalt fields, and that would be funny, because I think she has them all. So anyway, I thought about changing the title to all French, so I got into Bing. It was like, translate Leveling the Gimps Part 2 into French, and it was like all these weird characters, and I'm like, it's a little more complicated. Triple box. Follow. No, it's one good thing about triple boxing. And that's simply the... oh, I know what else I can do. For the Dent macro. The Corsair roll. Yeah. Macro, edit macro, Black Mage, confirm. You know, I had such a hard time with Corsair roll last night. Job ability, Corsair's roll. Wait. 3. Sounds good. And then job ability, double with a hyphen up. Maybe we'll wait 1. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully it won't break or bust them. Probably do both. Okay. Now let's see if we can actually make it to the lizards without catching Mandy aggro, because that would be funny. I also want to see if anybody else is here. Current area. Yeah. There's a few. They might be doing something though. Hopefully. Watch, they'll probably be at the camp I intend on going to. There's other camps, so it's not the worst situation. Boom, boom. I should change my search comment to leveling the Gimps. And then search comment on Dentra will be Gimp 1. Search comment on Songarthol, Gimp 2. Not that anybody will actually read those. Well, you never know, somebody might. Actually, the big thing I should worry about is not changing them in the future. So it'll be like 3 years from now, and so like, hey, I don't remember putting these search comments in here. Sun's still with us. Dent's still with us. Normally, since they're both on mage jobs, you would think that they'd be able to cast Sneak and Invis on themselves, and we wouldn't have to worry about Mandy aggro. But, I don't know. It's Ronfar Cat. Happy Friday, Ronfar! I'm gonna check it out. They're still alive, so this is good. Looks like there's nobody at the camp, so we're gonna be going after bugs. And the bugs like to link. Bugs and lizards. And where is my... Oh, I'm looking on the wrong side, aren't I? Hey, these will be good. Void Watch. Hopefully there won't be any AoE going on here. Okay, that did not work. Assist might work. There we go. Alright. I saw a skill up on the dent. This will be funny. It's gonna be so bad, actually, now that I think about it. Ninja got a staff skill up too. Oh no, we all got silenced. Oh, I should have tried to use the Trizec ring while you're paralyzed, because... Oh, that's hilarious. Cyndaquil is no longer silenced. I'm not able to cast Flash at this time. Dent pulled hate. Dent's going down so fast. Yep. Quick, a Pururu! Get a cure on him! Sorry. I'm having way too much fun here. Alright, so... there is a downside to having that double up. Totally busted it. Maybe he did. It looks like we still got one Coursero up, but... maybe we can have double Courseros? Oh, it's because we've got the Coltada out, and we don't need the Coltada out because Dent's doing his thing. Sorry about that. Who's a nice DPS guy that we haven't had out in a while? We'll probably need to co-remote now that I think about it. Yeah. Since everyone's going to be casting spells. Leveling up's not going to be as often as it was last night. So we'll see how this works out. Getting all the lizards on me. As soon as this guy goes down, we'll simply just jump up in the air. Grab hate on the other one. I say as soon. This one's going on. You like Sylvie? I don't have anything against Sylvie, but I'm more of the Apururu fan. Oh, never mind, that didn't work out at all, per usual. Another assist, followed with another assist. The good news is you can get multiple fire crystals from triple boxing this way. Got an elemental skill up like 0.4 right there. Sylvia's awesome, in my opinion. We'll have to try her out someday. That's something I was thinking about. It's like, obviously you're not going to do a Pururu forever and ever and ever. I was thinking when we change focus on mains, I was thinking maybe we could also change unities. So we can like test them all out. And given we spent a lot of time on Aldo, but yeah. Lanos Nungo. I kinda like the ring of that. I'm trying to read it backwards though. Ognon Sano. There's no personal in there though. Oh, the well. Yay! Blizzard fell down. Fire crystals were dropped. Life is good. Pull you and you. Actually, we're just gonna pull you. Swing a little bit to the right there, so that when this one dies, as it should, quickly back. I just realized I got 2 black mages in the party. Actually, no, it's actually kind of like 2 black mages in the party. Dent's like a 1/10 of a black mage, but Shantota is kind of like 1.9 black mage. Well, she's almost as good as 2 black mages. Almost. Let's pull that one over there. 168 capacity points. I like that. We can do a little bit better. Oh, never mind. I used a macro earlier, so it took off the Trizec ring. And I forgot to use the capacity point. Oh, sorry, the other rings. I'll do this real quick here. Hopefully, I don't have a link to worry about. Looks fair. There we go. Next, I'm gonna do the same on. You wouldn't believe it. Dentral has enough TP for a weapon skill. It's Hippie Genocide. Happy. What is today? Friday? Happy Friday. Alright, I'm gonna take a little short pause here. And we're going to put. I love how he's got his Rajas ring on and mostly fishing gear. Where? Oh, it's gonna be in another bag, isn't it? Yeah, I just need to sort this better. Finished with Sobek. Off to Epidemic. Congratulations, Lanos. We'll do the Echad ring. And then Mr. Song. You have items. You have. Use the Echad ring first. Then you use the Echad ring second. I don't even know what we're supposed to be killing right now, but. Vanquish multiple enemies. Yeah, should be alright. Close that. And that. And we'll be good now. Lizard time! Alright, sorry for the pause. Pull. Assist. Assist. Now, I was slightly tempted to have them assist last night, but I thought that would slow things down. We weren't going to be exactly able to hit anything anyways. I'll be honest. I'm surprised Bio is sticking. I'm surprised the Stone spell is sticking. I'm surprised the Staff skill is sticking. Of course, it's very possible that Dent's got Staff skill capped because there were days that we were bored on Monk. So we would get a staff and be like, go to town! I should check that. Not that it's going to change anything. Weapon skill this one real quick here. But, sorry, Dent. I know you want to get another skill up on that, but it's not going to happen. It might happen on this one. Well, we're getting Corsair rolls. Because of the Dent. Every little bit will help. Speaking of every little bit will help. Oh. It was a double shot kind of a day. Probably already told you the story. I know I was sharing it with the folks at the veterinary office where I was picking up Dee's food this afternoon. It was a wine glass that I saw. I think it was on Amazon. Could have been anywhere though. It was a graduated wine glass. Kind of like a graduated cylinder where it's got little limits on there so you know how many mLs to measure out and that kind of thing. This one, though, was more of a how was your day kind of a graduation. The bottom, smallest amount of wine, was it was a good day, so you don't need that much more. The middle was it wasn't a good day. And then there was a graduation right pretty much at the very top, where it was don't even ask. These lizards are taking longer to die than what I remember them being. That's okay. More chances for skill ups. That's what I always say. We'll get on this side. And we'll probably interfere with our end light spell, but that's okay. As long as all the hate's on me, I'm okay with that. Thank you, Shantoto. Without you, we'd be here all day. And that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Not at all. It's a double shot day. Try signing a $1,000 repair bill and calling in to spend $20K on new equipment. Don't even fill it below this line. We spend about $20,000 a day just purchasing new drugs. Unfortunately. It's like one day's worth of business right there. And hate's all over the place, I bet. Let's see. Get on this side of the crusty twitherums. And now we use the weapon skill. Thank you, Shantoto. Unlike some trust NPCs, you rarely failed me. Alright, we're not taking a break, guys. My only complaint doing it this way, you don't get any capacity points if you're not level 99. And I understand why. I just kind of wish that, you know... Really, I don't even know how much experience they're getting. But Song just got a sword skill up, so... every little bit helps. This is probably why they're being able to get off all these TP shots. Target that one back over there. Target this one over here. Let's see what he's got available. Maybe like lizard skins. Definitely has to have what's the other one? Fire crystals, wind crystals. We're gonna do wide area. We're gonna do spoils. Fire crystals is active. Wind crystals is also active. Spoils number 2. Lizard skin. There's not going to be a lot of those, that's for sure. So, yeah. Alright. And then he's also got the deal where... I forget the name. I might remember it. Probably not. I think it's already gone. Kill 5 lizards in this zone. Tepa lizards, to be exact. You get a little bit of experience, a little bit of capacity, a little bit of unity accolades, so... that's something. 0 points of damage, lizard. That's right, you suck. That's something. You're just unlucky is all. It makes your deal feel... yeah, if it makes your day feel any better, the table fell on my parents' oil. Oh dear. Spilled 100 gallons of oil everywhere in the basement. Damn. That's all I have to say to that. It's like 100 gallons of oil. That stuff ain't easy to clean. I don't think you can clean it. I mean, shoot. I had to fill the car up with gas, and it was like 15 gallons of gasoline. And I'm like, oh shit. Just glad gasoline's getting down to almost less than $2 a gallon. That face, Ron Parcat. Exactly. Alright, dense level 72. Let's see what new things he can wear. That's the wrong controller. That was Song's controller. I'm thinking... panties? I was thinking wrong. Maybe gloves? Gloves. Yay, new sorcerer gloves. Let's see, on this one it's defense 15, MP plus 24, dark magic skill plus 10, M&D -2, and bonus damage added to magic prayers. /farm. Cat litter like stuff called oil dry will do it, but had to call the EPA because drinking water. Yeah, so they need to put the house on stilts in Terra basement. Alright, Mr. Humpo, you win. Worst day ever. Well, worst Friday out of ever. Was that like 10K I just did? That's awesome. So how was your day? I'm not sure if I'm going through a midlife crisis, but I probably am. I got really pissy at work today, and I think I had good reason to be. But well, what happened yesterday? Close enough. Exactly. Told the boss I'm going to take a break. I'll be back before 5 when everybody leaves, and I was back before 5 before everybody left. And they were not happy. Or the people I was pissed at was not happy when I came back because they actually had to do all the work for a change instead of just me. So I feel a little bit bad. Actually, I did. The place I went to for lunch was showing the news of what was going on in Germany, and that's always a downer. But let's try not to talk about that because it's Friday night. We're gaining XP and trying to blow stuff up very quickly. There we go. A little bit faster. Some wind crystals. Let's get some fire crystals. Songarthol's casting is interrupted. So sad. There'll be more. I'm not exactly sure what I pulled that with. It was either provoke or it was banish. Might have been both. Oh, wouldn't it be awesome? Actually, I'm thinking. So a job site my company did inspections at. I say did because while it's still in construction, it had a 3-alarm fire in the building. Whoops. That's one thing about the news in Dallas. Anytime there's one of these huge mansions that's being under construction, and then the thing suspiciously goes up in a 5-alarm fire before it's finished, you're always like, hey, look at this huge house that somebody was going to move into. And now it's gone. All gone. It's like, it's really miserable for the people that were about to move in there. I'm glad there was nobody in there at the time. And all the possessions gone, all gone, but they barely mention apartment fires. Maybe that makes people sad. That's the downside of living in apartments. It's not a question of if your apartment will go up in flames, it's a question of when it will go up in flames. Well, long enough timeline, everything's going up. Ah, that's depressing too. I think it's something fun. Let's talk about alcohol. I mean, I still like the Gentleman Jack. I'm thinking I'm going to try something different next time, though. Maybe some... Well, we got some rum in the other room. But cheeseburgers? Yes, I had one for lunch today. Dairy Queen Belt Buster. Very yummy. Finish it off with a peanut butter parfait. And afterwards, my belly was like, these pants are not big enough. Oh. No, they're not. Oh, goodness. And the good news is the burger did live up to its name. It tried to burst my belt. I need to go walking tomorrow. Lots and lots of walking and capture some more Pokemon. Actually, I need more Pokeballs. There was this one Nidoran female yesterday. She pretty much took all the Pokeballs I had. And it was like all that I was left was with Great Balls afterwards, and I really don't like using great balls to catch catapies. There's a burger place in Bossier City, one of the last exits of the east side. Need to wear jujitsu sitabaki with the laces loose. Down plus up plus B. Down plus... Wait, you can't do down and up at the same time. Or can you? I can't do it. That takes a level of dexterity I was not born with. It's gotta be right. They have a quarter-pound burger. One of the best burgers I had. Or was it down select B? That was the one thing. I remember the early days. People were asking, you know, what's the quick command for this? I was like, you on the PC? I'm like, yeah. Control F4. Okay, thanks. And then it'd be like a minute or two as they had to log back into play online before they could come back and yell at us like, hey, it didn't work. Or back before everybody had a windower and it was all try alt tabbing, and alt tab would explode your viewer session. Got that. Little pop-up ads or my thing. And this only happened when we got a good XP party that would go late into the night. And then the antivirus would start up. And that always had to have some type of silly pop-up to let you know that it had started. That would destroy your session. But yeah. In-N-Out Burger sells the meat patties 80 cents each. That's a pretty good price. What a pound of beef today. It was like $4.99. And it wasn't the good stuff either. Remember StarCraft, when you could save in multiplayer games, saving C virus pops up on the screen. That's kind of neat. I still want my pizza macro. Where it's like, I wonder, Windows 10 has Cortana, right? Can you set Cortana up to order a pizza same time every week at the same time so that you don't even have to think about it, right? It's just, oh yeah, it's pizza time. And that's how we all got fat. I'm guessing as soon as this thing's done, I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch target. I'm waiting for pizza right now. What you getting, Lenos? Can we set here up on to farm dynamis? Can we set here? Set her up to farm. Oh, Cortana set her up to farm dynamis currency. That makes sense. Probably. Romops. Not familiar with that one. Or it's a typo. In any case, it's like I'm familiar with Domino's and Papa John's. It's a local thing. That makes sense. Both of the places I like, Mrs. doesn't care for. She likes Pizza Hut. And I think Pizza Hut is maybe a step up from Little Caesars. And I'm not saying anything bad about Little Caesars. I only worked there for 2.5 years. High school. I could make a good pizza using the stuff that they had at Little Caesars. But every time after I stopped working there, and I would try to phone in the order and tell them exactly how to make it, the way to taste good, it would never be as good as when I made it. So I don't know what that means. Prejudice to my own work, probably, but yeah. I don't know. When you make something for yourself, you're probably going to put a little bit more tender loving care into it. But oh, it's so greasy too. No, not paralyzation. Or at least Koamoru's not silenced. Priorities there. Both the blue mage and the... Come on. Hold the hate. You can do it. Ordered my Samsung Galaxy J7 this morning. And 250 Bluetooth speaker. Congratulations! Next day delivery. I should hope. I always hate when you order a piece of electronics and then you have to wait for it to show up in the mail. Electronics is like, I want to play with it now! But yeah. Oh, we got an Amazon link. And open link in a new tab. Get that back on there. Thing's taking its sweet time. Oh, okay. We had one of those at work. Until somebody walked off. It's actually really good. I think it was a different brand, but actually it looks a lot like the same one. Or maybe they all look alike, I don't know. Yeah. It was like the one that we had. I remember the specs on it being it was waterproof. And it's the boss. We have a old-fashioned AM/FM stereo hooked up to a couple of satellite speakers. And unfortunately, if too many customers come in that have pacemakers, the radio signal goes out. The smallest one and the biggest one are the best. The mid-range one is so, but go pro and get the big one. I mean, if you're going to do something, do it right. That's what I always say. But we still have the big giant TV set behind us that we're not going to use again. Now that virtual reality is almost here. That's not true. We're never going to use it again because they canceled the console version. Final Fantasy 11. Ah, dang it! Paralysis, screwing me up. Maybe I can pull off the hate. Nope, lost it. Where's that provoke when you need it? Oh well, at least Shantoto can hold hate off of a couple level 70 folks. Speaking of which, how come you guys haven't deemed again? Still about that. Let's see. Status? He's almost getting ready to ding. Almost. Lots of wind crystals. Not exactly sure what I want to skill up this weekend. I'm thinking I should do goldsmith. Because you're still going to need that level 90-something sword. Eventually. The speaker got free same-day delivery. Nice. Phone should be here end of next week. That's what I hate. Uh-oh. Everybody gets poisoned. Wait, come back. Booyah! I was gonna say one shot of it. No, it looks like Shantoto got the final kill on that one. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, check that out. 3,000 TP for both of them. So let's get a weapon skill macro in there. Let's see what we got available to us here. Weapon skill. We got Heavy Swing, Rock Crusher, and Starburst. We'll do Starburst. I think everyone remembers being pretty. Macro at macro. For a second there, I thought we got a lucky egg in the loot. That was wrong. Guess we don't need to double up. Let us do weapon skill. What was it called again? Starburst. Close that out. Now we need to find a good sword weapon skill in the song. Alright. Nothing's jumping out at me. I guess we'll do Spirits Within. It's either that or Seraph Blade, Shining Blade, Flat Blade, Red Lotus, Brain Blade, and Fast Blade. I guess Spirits Within. It's not. He's gonna miss it anyway, so. Blue Assist. We're gonna do. Arrow shoots this one. Keyboard so far away. Spirits Within. T. Vorpal Blade. If he had it. He doesn't have it yet. I wonder if his sword skill's even capped. Probably isn't. Combat skill. Sword is at 162. And we're trying to skill up on mobs that are like level 100-ish. It's only about 20 levels above them. Alright, back to this. Yeah. Assist. Assist. Oh. Dent was still in the menu. Are they... There's one behind me, isn't there? No, it's just a Shantoto. Always kind of get them confused. Just kill him with the 117 Scimitar later. Yeah! Definitely. I'm surprised he doesn't already have... He probably has that one. Uh-oh. Alright. We're getting another assist here. We still have full TP? Dendril still has full TP. Which means we killed it too quickly. Come here, bug. Okay, it got away. Trying to catch it. It's like something one of the cats would do, right? Maybe. I don't think you're supposed to be using that staff as a melee weapon. Ah! Why the upskirt on the Sinquackle? Sorry about that. I know it's a little lowbrow for the Twitch audience, but camera things, issues happen sometimes. Especially when the mobs try and stand on top of your head and the camera is trying to stay locked onto it. So the only way it can do so is by going directly underneath the player character. On the plus side, at least it was a Mithra that it happened to. My fray is now complete. I just don't know what to say to that. That was good, though. Alright, somebody got to level up. I'm guessing it was a Dent. He was close to it. Equipment. Yep, level 73 Black Mage. Maybe pants time? Yes. Sorcerer's Tonbon. MP plus 13, Intelligence plus 3, Enmity minus 2, Elemental Magic affected by day. Neat. Alright, so I'm going to pull the furthest one. Maybe it'll pull the closer ones. Kill it real quick, lack. And then we'll see if it provokes up on another. That was an easy 410 capacity points. Dent, you're pointing in the wrong direction. He's even pointed in the... Okay. Black Mage. They don't have to be pointed in the right direction to be doing their thing. But just in case, let's go ahead and turn the follow on. Totally saw him take a swing at Cyndaquil before he decided to go after the bad dude. More spellage. Not exactly sure what I think about Songarthol's take on Blue Mage. I mean, at least he's embracing the gimpiness. Oh. Corsair rolls. At least just one Corsair roll. I had to take out the double up option to be able to get a weapon skill in there. I know, right? It's like, what's the whole point of subbing Corsair then if you're not going to use the double up? Well, we all know he just rolls sixes. Busted every single time. You tell me the album, the instrumental Vanadil March you played for stream before. Yes. This is going to be embarrassing. It is the Piano Collection Final Fantasy XI. SQEX10117. You can tell it's the right one because it's going to have the goblin with the Mandragora ceramic on the cover. And yes, I have that within arm's reach. And I'm perfectly fine with that. It's because it's the best album ever. Well, not the best album ever, but it's definitely up there. It's the one that came with the free harpsichord for the Mog House. And really, that was probably the whole reason why we got it. But It was one of those things that I remember when I went to go visit Nikki, she was like, "It's not Mia Records, the Taiwan bootleg." It better not be. No, I think this is a real deal since it came with the code. Now, I mean, I had some help. Square Enix advertised it on Play Online. It's all like, available this day for pre-order is this. And I'm all like, yeah! Pre-order it. Take my money, Square Enix. You can have it all. And I'm not going to wait for Shantoto to finish this one up. I'm just going to do it myself. Thank you! And we're going to do Void Watch. I say Void Watch. I need to make better macros for that, but yeah. Remember Nikki was asking me about that. She's all like, did you get the music CD with the harpsichord in it? It's like, oh, did I? She's like, yeah. And she's like, I saw that and I thought of you. Why am I so transparent? She's like, yes. Yeah. Oh, the downside of feeding these mobs so many TP is that you get silenced and paralyzed and stuffs. Alright, I think this is going to be one that the Pururu decides to tank. And I'm okay with that. Here we go, Flash should be available. We should be ready to do another weapon skill. Song Shrine is best. He really is. Alright, we're almost capped out on Unity accolades again. We're at 89k. Where's 75k on the Sparks of Eminence, so we'll be able to make some money again here pretty soon. At least that's the idea. Yay, shield. And yeah. I wonder. I would imagine all her magic skills would be capped now. Not that I know what enhancing caps at. You can see the kitty cat behind me trying to... what she's doing. D! What are you doing? I see you. Don't think that I don't. She's being cat-like. My apologies. What are the accolades good for? Two things. The best thing... well, actually, there's three things that they're pretty much good for. The best thing I would say they're good for is using to spawn Unity notorious monsters. Basically, they took some of our favorite notorious monsters from the past and made them relevant for... what's it called? 2016? I think it came in 2015, though. It's like, remember Leaping Lizzie? Well, they have like a Unity accolade version of her now. And Volcrum Emperor, they have actually, I think I've got one of the Volcrum Emperor's drops on me. Let's see, equipment. Here it is. No, that's not it. K-A. I don't know what that is. And I should know what that is. This is one. Simeon, all those fun ones. Yeah? I mean, here, I'll just go down the list. It's in the... under quest. You'll have objective list, King Arthos be built. Yeah! Something like that. It's under Unity, and then it's basically the wanted 1, 2, and 3. You know, they got Huge Maw Herald, that's the... say the fish in Ronfar? Maybe the rabbit? But yeah, Akbaba. And we got the Volcrum Imperator, Sepulchre Nino, that's supposedly the one for that doll mill in Tarongi Canyon. Killed that notorious monster in Tarongi Canyon one time accidentally. Abyss Diver I have a lot of fun with. And it's Sir Wedgie! Sir Wedgie's not a Unity notorious monster. But Vanquish Lizards! Oh shoot, someone else is gonna come after this camp now, aren't they? Yep. Oh well, too bad I was here first. And really, they can have the lizards behind me. I just want the bugs and the Go, go, Gimps! It's so true. But yeah, I mean, at least it's not escha zata again. At least. Say that. I don't drop anything. I'm a horrible, notorious monster. Me too. Wouldn't that be something though? I mean, they have the NMs that you get to be in monstrosity, right? And other players can, I suppose, attack you. I think they would get something cool. You're like, hey, it's that player that's a notorious monster. Let's get him. Why? Because we can. Does he drop anything? No. Well, I don't see the point. Square Enix made it so that you could drop something. Even if it was something like a rusty bucket, RMT would find a way to exploit it. And not just RMT, I guess all the players would find a way to exploit it. Get over here so I can get all the bugs in the front of me's. And then, as soon as this one dies, I'll hop up in the air and kill the next one. Dragoon style. What's up, dude? American kind of fun. This probably has gas. Dead! Alright, Mr. Tephra Lizard. You are next. I remember spending so many hours here on Cyndaquil as a thief. Just killing these guys over and over and over again because there was just enough of them that as soon as I was killing the last one, the first one that I killed would be repopping, so it was kind of like non-stop XP chain. Not that we really needed experience points anymore, but it was still kind of neat. Except when we got petrified and the bad guy's death throws. Is this the online Final Fantasy for PS2? Yes and no. It is the Final Fantasy Online that was on the PS2. It's not on PS2 anymore. They took it off... What day was it? March 30th, I think was the final day. Maybe March 31st. So it's PC only now. They did have a Xbox 360 version, but even that one has been discontinued. But, yeah. It's still online. They're in the process of making a phone version of the game. It's not going to be the same game, as far as I know. It would be neat though if you'd be playing a PC game and then be playing with friends that are on the phone. Join the game, Potato Mon. Indeed, and happy Friday, Potato Mon. I kind of like the name. It was my battle cry in World of Warcraft. Everyone else would be charging, would be yelling out for the Horde, and I'd have a little Forsaken Shadow Priest that would be yelling out for the potato. Nobody ever really questioned it either. It was just that thing. Yeah, those were good days. Let's kill it already. It's taking too long. There we go. 10,000 points of damage. Dead lizard. Okay, I guess we killed that one too quickly because we're waiting for a repop. Let's go get this one over here. Wind crystals. For crafting funsies. Poor Dent. Not supposed to run that far on a black mage. They get asthma, after all. The game is still, I mean, it's a 14-year-old game. It's still very approachable, even to players who first time ever. So many of the game, even this one for a while, it was like, if you didn't get into it early enough, you were going to take forever, the potato. You're going to take forever to get caught up. I think EverQuest was kind of the same way, but now they made it so that you can have these little instant party members, like the Taru that I have floating around here, that act as party members, and That way you don't actually need other players to help you out with certain content. Doesn't take very long to level up to 99, but yeah. Multiplayer Final Fantasy? Even Final Fantasy IX had a second player option. It wasn't very fun, but it was there. So that... Because there were those people that, you know, the couples were like, I want to play, like, here, pick up the second controller and start, what was it that they did? They would basically control a, backup party member, I thought. I want to say, oh goodness, that was a long time ago. It was a really long time ago. And the missus and I tried it. It wasn't fun. Yeah, oh, Crystal Chronicles. That one had a multiplayer aspect to it. That's right. And that's one of the consoles that I didn't pick up to play a Final Fantasy game. I think at the time I just kind of argued with myself that it doesn't have a number on it, so it doesn't count. Which is a crappy reason. But... And some of the non-numbered titles were good. Tactics, for example. Very good game. Tactics Advance. Not as good. Not even close. I remember laughing hysterically in the opening tutorial combat. It's like, I have a snowball, and by God, it has a stone in it. Don't make me... Yeah, those judges... It's like, we're having a disagreement here, and judge shows up. It's like, alright, start killing each other. Don't break the rules. It's like a judge is all like, red card, you're out of here. Oh. I never finished that game. In fact, I don't think I ever got past like the first couple of hours in that game. It was also on the... Was it on the DS? Or was it on the S... I think it was on the Nintendo Advance. The Game Boy Advance. I had the SP, but oh well. That was a while ago too. He made a sequel for that one. Not as good. I think that the remake that they did for Tactics for the PSP, that I thought was well done. It helped that they made a sequel, Tactics A2 or something. Yeah. Never got that one. Thought about it. Now I was like, snowball with a rock. No! Not gonna do it. But the Advance 2, it had, was it Balthier? He had a way to show up. And he was all like, what am I doing here? Oh well. Guess I'll go kill some people. Mess around with the timeline. Although he was a judge. So, maybe that was their way of bringing judges into the Advance game. No. Don't ruin it. I own both the remake on the PSP and the original PS1 Classic through the store on my PSP. Actually, on the physical copies. Somewhere. The PSP one's probably in the PSP. I have that within hand's reach too. Let's see what's in here. It's been forever. Yeah. Dropped it on the floor. Oh. Belly's too big. Oh! Nope. Sorry. The City of Duodecum. I've got the other ones somewhere. For PSP. Needs to be charged. Remember the last time that I played this thing. Surprisingly, it doesn't have any dust on it. Let's keep it in a drawer. Away from the cats. Sorry. Because one has new jobs, and one lets you item dupe. Yeah. I want to say, don't they have a Steam version of Tactics as well? I would think so. They seem to have like a Steam version of everything. And I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I say a lot. It seems like I play it a lot. while sitting on hold with insurance companies. You know, like auto attack and just let it do its own thing. It has gotten me itching to play Final Fantasy IV and Final Fantasy VI all over again. But yeah, tactics, no. 7 through 13, minus 12, and maybe not 10 also. Yeah. Because like every now and then I get the urge, it's like, maybe we should give 8 another try. We're older, we might not find it as boring as we did the first time through. And then I'm thinking, no. No. No, 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 no. Entertainment in Final Fantasy VIII. Oh look, a dirty magazine. Who left this here? And I'm like, is that Zed? Was that his name? I don't think it was. What was the name of the monk in Final Fantasy VIII? You know, the kid with that crazy hair, tattoo on his face. What pseudo-military organization lets somebody in with a tattoo on their face? I have urges to play 12 sometimes, also known as the offline 11. I loved the Gambit system in 12. I was thinking to myself, why can't we have this in 11? And now we do. Except you don't actually get to adjust it. At least not yet. Weapon skill. Quick kill for the win. Thank you very much. Woot! I wasn't a big fan of the story in 12, but it wasn't bad. I just kind of wanted there to be a romance with somebody going on. And I also wanted them to do away with Vaughn. Sorry. Not a fan. And the beginning is not on the fun side. It feels more like you're playing a Star Wars game in the beginning. Because they're in the desert. And there's cantinas and... yeah. Imperials. No romance, and the threat of the villain wasn't really there. Oh, it's all like... Sky Fortress Bahamut. And it's all like... why do they need the rest of the airship fleet then if they've got this thing? And how have they not already conquered the world? But, yeah. Final Fantasy XII on the PS2 though, those cutscenes. I, even to this day, have trouble believing that the PS2 was able of rendering such beauty. It was like, that game and Gran Turismo 4 were just so gorgeous. Or at least they were on the CRT TV. I don't know how bad it would look on today's HD sets. Probably not nearly as good, but... yeah. The Missus has a way of playing the original PlayStation and PS2 disc on her PC. Some type of a software. I'm curious. I was trying to do it that way, but I don't know. Take away from our Final Fantasy XI time. These Gimps aren't going to get ungimpy on their own, after all. Just go ahead and kill this thing. Quick lack. Thank you. No stone spell. For you. Let's see if provokes up. I am enjoying the amount of wind crystals we're picking up. I have to... no, I'm not going to check it. I'll mess things up. Stent. No smoke breaks for you. You're like, fine. I'll cast this here stone spell. This one Valkyrie Dunes party where we had like 3 black mages in the party, and the best bang for the buck. Sorry. It's like the 3rd penny shot tonight. I don't know what's up with this game. It's all because of the Twitherums. Square Enix probably put that in there in such a way so that players would have a reason to actually go after them. Sorry. What was I talking about? Final Fantasy 12. Pretty stuff. taking time away from playing 11. Yeah, I mean, there's probably better ways of playing 11 than the way I'm doing it, but I don't know, it's relaxing, not very... What's the word I'm looking for? Time-consuming. I also wanted to do, like, maybe like 3 pet jobs. Summoner, Beastmaster, and Puppet Master, right? And then try and exploit that to the fullest, but I don't know how to play Summoner. I've tried. I just keep running out of mana. And if you're out of mana on a Summoner, you're probably doing it wrong. Well, not necessarily true. I know I'm probably doing it wrong, because... Oh, it's both Taru are getting ready for liftoff. Launch? Nope. Yeah. And it's like 7 had romance, and then it had Sephiroth kill off your girlfriend. Assuming that you're going for the heirs. Sorry, spoilers, 20-year-old game. 8 was definitely all romance. Well, also a big, giant reunion is like, we were holding the same orphanage. Sorry, spoilers. 16-year-old game. No, that was closer to 18-year-old. Anyways, dang. There were people born when... Actually, it came out in 99, so it's only 17 years old, but... There were people born the year before Final Fantasy VIII came out that are old enough to buy cigarettes in my state. I don't know how I feel about that. And I'll be honest, when I was playing 9 the first time through, I was not a fan. I was not liking it one bit. And that part where the princess would sometimes lose confidence in herself and not cast a spell or action or whatever she was going to do. This is not fun. But the ending, especially the ending cutscene, kind of sold it for me. It's a shame that it wasn't until the very end of the game before it finally started to get good. 10 was just one of those I couldn't compare. The last VHS deck will be manufactured at the end of the month. That's right. The only company out there that still produces new VCRs. Wait, they still make them? Yes. But they only sold less than 1 million units last year, so they're discontinuing it. And, of course, my first thought was, wait, they don't even make VHS tapes anymore. Who uses analog? But, of course, there's another part of me that says, you should buy one. Keep it in the box. Less than 1 million. How is that more than 100? The world is a very big place. And that's all I have to say. Twitherums. Killage. Yo. There was an episode of, I believe, Cowboy Bebop. Maybe it was the movie. Where the clue that they had was like on an old Betamax cassette. And they had to go to this old collector. Nah, serious. And you're all like, what's this? And it's all like, oh, that's a Betamax. This was awesome. And they like started talking about the history of it and everything like that. And Spike was all, yeah, whatever. It's gonna lead me to the Mulans. Because I think that's the currency that they used. I should watch that shit. It was fun. And the dub wasn't that bad. Everyone's going to say the Japanese version was much superior. Yeah. Didn't they find a VHS first and didn't realize it was beta? Probably. That sounds more right. The missus probably knows. Was it Cowboy Bebop that they found what they thought was a VHS tape, but it turned out to be a Betamax? She's looking at me funny. Maybe a Betamax. Lenos is saying yes, so... Well, I meant it was like a plot device in the episode itself. I had to go find some old guy that still had a VCR. Now she's just smiling.
Yeah, but I've watched 2 episodes.
Uh-huh.
More recently, like the first 2 episodes. But it was probably 16 years ago that I watched that, so
I remember it. It was Cowboy. The tape was of Faye from before she was frozen. Question mark.
okay, I vaguely remember that.
Wait, Faye was frozen? I don't remember that. Anyway, we started talking about it because the
Being frozen, I remember using a tape of that.
Oop, the tape was a beta, but they didn't know. So they got a VCR and found out it was the wrong one. Then had to scale a run-down apartment to get a Betamax stick. Wrong part, cat saying hi, Mrs. Dent. Cats are going like, get back in the room.
Just telling you how it is.
So anyway, they're making the final VCRs next month.
Yeah, I read that.
She was frozen and woke up in that... That's right, time period with no memories. The tape was a hint to her past life. That's right, 'cause she was on a shuttle that kind of went boom.
Yeah.
On far saying hi to the cats. So apparently, the cats are making a lot of noise.
They're just talking.
At least they're not singing. The song of their people.
He's mocking you. I'm telling you.
This way. Anyway, figured she would remember.
It's been long.
It has been a while.
It's almost like watching those brand new movies.
It was like, remember there was this one old guy that had the baseball cap that had a big letter N on it. Always made me think that maybe it's the older version of Captain N. Remember the cartoon series?
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't he like a teenager that would go into the video games and cheat by always pressing the start button on his belt buckle?
Are we talking about Captain N or are we talking about an animated run?
Yes. What's that for an answer?
That's getting pretty freaking confusing when you're like, saying it reminds me of Captain N and then talking about Captain N.
Ah. That was Panty Upshot number 4.
There's Simon Belmont
Mm-hmm.
and Kid Icarus.
Mother Brain.
Um,
She was a bad guy.
I know they had a couple episodes, like I want to say it was like 2, that had Zelda and Link in it. And funny enough, the people that did the voices for the old Super Mario Brothers Super Show,
Mm-hmm.
the voices for Zelda and Link in that were also the voices in Captain N.
But not the same animation team.
I mean, it might have been the same. It may have been owned by the same people, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It was back in the 80s. There were like, what, a total of 6 different voice actors, and they did all the voice acting for everything.
That would have been in... I want to say it was... I guess it might have been the late 80s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning more
88,
towards
89.
the early 90s then.
So I remember watching it when I lived in Houston, and that was like 87 when we left that.
Yeah, I guess it might have been. I know it aired all at the same time that the Ghostbusters did.
A couple years after that we started getting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Going down there. It wasn't Saturday morning cartoon. This was like after school cartoons.
That's when I started to piss off my parents.
Ninja Turtles or just that time period.
I had no role models.
Mm-hmm.
They were real people.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Taru. That's what we need. 4 Taru.
So guess who I picked as my first real role model?
Deadpool?
Yes, it was Deadpool. How
That
did
would've
you
been
know?
an awesome role model. No wonder why your parents are pissed.
They'd be a lot more pissed if that was
Michelangelo.
my favorite.
Donatello.
My second favorite.
Leonardo was the best.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Not at all.
Still have the original Leonardo the Giant Turtle somewhere.
That doesn't mean he's the best.
He's the best.
No.
He's the leader.
That doesn't make him the best.
Yeah, it does.
No.
In the role-playing game, he was also the only one that knew how to use a 45 automatic. Why do I remember that? Why do you need skill to know a 45 automatic? But fun times.
I mean, you'd have to know it to, like, know how to reload it and stuff, but
Makes sense.
you wouldn't think as far as ninjas go that you would really have to know it. Right.
It makes me wonder how they decided that for the role-playing game. Unless there was, like, some issue that I never read that showed him using one. The one with the red mask in the comics.
You mean all of them?
They all had red masks in the comics. That guy, yes. That was the role model. Episode, or issue,
like
Donatello
10 or something.
and Casey Jones trying to get the truck running. They got it running and it drove over the windmill that was generating the hot water. And they're like, do they know? They're like, yeah, they know. They pissed? They got pitchforks and torches and they're marching this way.
What's funny is the Nickelodeon Ninja Turtles thing they have now.
Uh-huh.
They actually go to that house, or like, they never say it's that house, but it kind of looks like that house.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but there's nothing funny.
Ah, the turtles.
That's one of my favorite fandoms, really. You remember the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies? I remember the Ninja Turtle ice cream.
Soul House. They had some really nasty themed merchandise. I remember they had like gummy bears and gummy worms, and then they had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle gummies, and parents were like, hey, this is cheap and it's got turtles on it, let's get it for him.
Not always the best.
And I was like, maybe after all the food is gone and I'm really, really hungry and stop caring, but in the meantime, it just looked nasty and not safe.
Well, even the ice creams were kind of iffy, but it was a Ninja Turtle, so you bought them anyway.
Right?
It's the same crap ice cream bars that they made out of all characters with the gumball eyes. The pudding pie.
Pudding pies.
I don't remember the pudding pie.
Mutant Ninja Turtle pudding. Oh dear. There, I gotta share it with everybody here.
It couldn't have been that good. Turtle guts.
Pretty much. Where's monitor capture? Let me move that closer to the top. So, yeah, wow, they had different ones. Vanilla pudding power. That looks like Donatello.
Yeah.
Nope, it's all
And there's all
pudding
the same,
power.
just the different turtles in the different packages.
Leo's smiling. Leo never smiled.
They're all smiling.
Like, never. Raphael would smile, but only when he was like doing something bad.
Or something good.
And it looks like Michelangelo's like smiling the least.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Because he's like,
This
stuff's pretty nasty.
I don't know what they're smiling about.
That's what they look like. That doesn't
Yuck.
look good.
I thought
Not good at all.
it kind of looks like it's made out of foam.
Nah, I won't play the video. I'll just be, that'll get me in trouble. Dent must have taken some hate. Let's get a cure spell on him. And where did all the bad guys go? They're over here. Back to the leveling. And get the Gimps. Ungimpy.
Why is he wearing, like, virtually nothing but a crown?
Ooh.
What do you think?
Song?
Yeah.
He's got pants on. And sandals. And a little mask. Covering his face. Because...
It looks like he's heading out to, like, a different kind of club.
Right. You saw the title, right?
Ah! That explains a lot.
You should... I think I showed you him last night.
Like,
Oh.
are you using Explorer?
Using Explorer? Yes.
I use it too, because I used
Microsoft
to use
Edge
Foxfire,
sucks. I'm sorry.
I don't even know how to go into how much Microsoft Edge sucks.
I mean, maybe when Microsoft Edge starts adding third-party add-on support, then maybe it won't suck as much. But right now,
Well, like, nobody supports it.
and you definitely can't go to FFXI unit. I'm bold, so I use Chrome though.
I used Foxfire,
Use
but
Chrome on the Vista.
it seemed to be the most glitchy. And I tried Chrome, but I didn't really care for it.
Chrome's okay.
It's okay, because I just didn't really care for it.
Guess I'm switching target over here since that's what the blue mage wants to fight. Dentral just got another level up, so let's put on... Oh, that's the song. Sorry. New piece of gear. Probably going to be a body piece.
Oh, it's nice how he snuck in a shredder comment there.
Shredder comment.
And just right under the radar. You have no idea. Okay.
Totally missed it. I was redressing Dent. He's actually looking...
How does he have tattoo?
Oh,
Is that part of the...
costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The females, they don't have the tattoos. They have like some little flower thingy on their...
That's excellent.
It's Japanese.
True.
I was tempted to pick up the swimsuits on all the tunes, or all the mules, and then send them all to the same log house, and outfit all the different mannequins and all the different swimsuits. Because... I don't know why I was... Would have to be in... Huh?
Much time.
Probably. But it's the Mog House. We all spend probably more time than we should getting it decorated uniquely just for it. You never did?
I was worried. Holy crap.
This is true. She was paladin, so she had like, what, 6 beds in here?
3.
3 beds.
And I gave them all to my guild.
Yeah. You know you're a paladin when.
You're right.
Like, I've got 10 beds for the XP. It's not an XP bonus. It's a bonus to not losing XP when you die.
You know.
That was important back in the days. This way. Waiting for it to die. Shantoto, do your thing.
Are you ready? Come on.
Boy, ready.
Come on, Asher.
Weapon skill time. Oh, never mind. Product paralyzed. Success. Back this way. Hopefully Flash won't get paralyzed. It did. Okay, I guess we're just running up to it. Before Dent goes and gets himself butchered. I wonder who else is silenced. Probably the Akuru. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A simpler term. I hear the last movie was so god awful. I mean, the trailer looked good, but don't all Michael Bay's trailers look good? Alright, that's panty shot number 5 of the evening. I swear we're gonna have to go fight something else other than these Twitherums. Yeah, I see you going after my mobs. Find your own camp. Get off my yard! That's not fair. Ah, the fun times. Actually, we could probably gone back to Escha, kill those little Tarachuk thingies, because those are lizards. But this way you get crystals. It's all like looking around, not finding anything. Now we gotta wait for the respawn, because dude over there was all like, hey, there's a lizard. So the cool can't get them both. Here we go. Ran away just as they respawn. Perfect. Alright, boys. Pick up the track. Somebody wants to camp on our yard. Nice. Alright, it's probably getting too far out. Yep. Get back over here, you. Provoke. Voke, I say. Okay. Wasn't close enough for Flash, but you can swing at it with your sword. That's Final Fantasy XI for you. It's like, why aren't you using Provoke? It's out of range, but you're auto-attacking! And it's out of range. Boom, boom. So I always liked fighting the goblins with the ranger-style mobs. I forget their names. Only because they were, like, slow to bridge the gap. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, it would be... If you ran up to them, then they would start auto-attacking. But if you didn't, they would just continue using range attack. And so my party was, like, running to it and attacking, and I was on Ninja at the time. I was like, I'm wonder if I can hold hate at ranged, where it'll only take off my shadows with its range attacks. And for a while, I was doing really good. It wasn't until the party was like, dude, just get closer and auto-attack so we can kill this thing faster. I'm like, I don't understand. I was saving Shihei. This stuff is expensive. Like, felt like it was like 20k a stack back in the good old days. Maybe. Just because everybody was buying it. Everybody. You needed it for this, you needed it for that. Even if you're DPSing, they sometimes wanted you subbing Ninja for the Shihei. It's probably mispronouncing it. No, well. Was averaging 50k a stack at one point on Hades. 50k a stack. If you high quality it, the synth, you know, you get like a full stack in a single synth. Didn't they make like 33 at a time? Sounds right. It was a carpentry, woodworking deal. And I want to say it either used alchemy as a sub or one of the ingredients. Yeah, the bast parchment was an alchemy synth, like level 20-ish. And Shihei might have been needing an alchemy sub as well, but... anyways. Part of the reason I think it was so expensive was because didn't you need an elm log to make it? That's right. It's been so long since I even made a Shihei synth. But it was the ink that was expensive. Really? Alright. Fish were all over the market. Squids. Turn that into ink. Nebonites, you can turn those into ink. Maybe that's how I was making all my money. Ink was up to 30k a stack. Wow. See, that I never knew. Because I made all my own materials. Even farmed my own elm logs. The hard way. And, what do you call it? The, little orc camp that had the logging area at the very beginning. Back in like 2004, 2005. That place was camp. There was like 20 players there running from logging point to logging point. Even if you would get to it first, you know, other players would start trying to log on top of you. Get the log before you did. Like, that's not right, guys. Should be first come, first serve. Should be. Never was. But again, the good old days. Let's use a flash. Get the hate off the Shanto for a change. Thank you. Probably the real reason the player that was running by earlier and didn't stick around was all like, that Golka has no shirt. I don't think I want to be anywhere near here. At least that's what I would think if I was just roaming around and all like, wait a second, that's not a trust. Oh. We had some of those moments in World of Warcraft, I remember. Late at night, the deep run tram. You think you're trying to save some time and get from Stormwind to, what do you call it? The Dwarven City. Ironforge, that's it. All pronto-like. Only to notice that, what's that gnome and elf doing? Oh. It's like once you saw it, you can never unsee it. That's just so wrong. But, it was also back in the days when you didn't want to go to the bus station at 3 o'clock in the morning because reasons. Male gnome dancing. No, they weren't dancing. No. Jaw point. It would have been one thing if they were dancing. But, yeah. The things you see when you're raiding enemy leaders. It's always best to do that at 3 o'clock in the morning. All the Alliance had to go to bed because their parents make them go to bed. So I'm not trying to say that everybody that was on the Alliance was under the age of 12, but a vast majority of them certainly seem to be. Favorite time when raiding all the cities, save Ironforge for last, took out the Dwarven King. They're like, yay! What else? I know. Let's take out the heroic training dummy. You can reduce that guy to 0 hit points. We did that. It was awesome. Just see the Alliance. They're like, where are they now? I was like, they're by the training dummy. What are they doing? It looks like they're trying to kill the training dummy. What? Nope. They just killed the training dummy. It's out of hit points. It was heroic. Oh, the things we would do for achievements. It was alright though. There was one guy. He was total PvP. He was like flagged for it all the time. We were on an RP server. So he was RPing the whole time and convinced that the Alliance had spies in the Horde keeping tabs on him. And it was always like, no. Don't talk about this in general chat. Don't talk about this in trade chat. Just do whispers. Don't even talk about it in your guild chat. Just do whispers, find out who's interested. If they are, let me know, and I'll invite them. And not until we get 40 people are we going in there. We're going to do it right. I'm trying to get 40 people, and you're just trying to do it all from personal invites. And it's a lot like playing Final Fantasy XI back in the golden. Sorry. And apparently there was this one time that somebody mentioned something in trade chat, and one of the spies saw it, and they told their Alliance buddies, and the Alliance was waiting for them. Yay! Another level up. Songarthol is now level 89. I would say it's time to get him a new piece of gear, but no gear to give him at the moment. I wonder if Dent has that. Hey, an elemental magic skill of 0.5. Nice. Probably more wardrobe 2. Here it is. It's called Paladanda. It's a staff. It's black mage only. Item level 119. Magic accuracy plus 20. Magic attack bonus plus 20. Magic damage plus 224. It kind of looks weird. And I need to make some space apparently because he can't get the reward for stuff. So let's see, monk satchel. No, it's something else. Actually, we can shove a lot of stuff in the monk satchel. Sorry, item management. Anyone that's played FF11 knows it is a pain, but what can you do? Besides, manage your items better, noob. Speaker showed up. Congratulations. Guess it is almost, yeah, by 8 o'clock. Oh, that's a little late, isn't it? Because it's not, it'd be what, 8:46 in Washington right now by 9 p.m. 9 p.m. I always thought it was by 8 o'clock. At least that's how it is in Texas. Alright, so we got 10 free slots. We're going to go into quest, objective list. Click the, nope, current. Click the vanquish lizards. Yes. There we go. Finally got his copper Aemon voucher. Follow. And let's get back to it. I should go after the lizards before somebody else decides to take over the camp. Oh, there's one. Flash it. What time is it? It's already 10:46? I catch any good Pokemon today. I caught a Scyther today. It's not a very good Scyther. And I tried taking my, what do you call it? Snorlax. Try to take over a gym. We had no problem taking out the first dude. No problem whatsoever. The second dude was a little bit more difficult. And it could be that I don't know how to do battling in the game. But it could also be, Snorlax just isn't very good at dodging since he's so big. Might have to buy a second one before I move internationally. Probably. And a VCR. Although you'll probably be able to find VCRs and I will get VCRs in Korea. Because I guess Amazon Prime won't do same day delivery to Seoul. That's not necessarily Seoul that you're going to, just South Korea. It's gonna be soon, isn't it? And those are like what, by November or December I think is when you planned on moving out there. Don't lose hate, Cindy. She's getting ready to lose hate. Feel it. Dead still with him. We'll be visiting there late December, then moving February or March. Okay. There's still a little bit of time. Get more stabs. Just don't know how we're gonna. Well, we'll find some time that is good for you because really you could probably still keep doing your Saturday morning stream, except it would be more like Saturday night for you and Saturday morning for the rest of us. If you wanted to do that. But no, you're gonna have your lady friend there. Probably all like, video games? I remember that. When I was single. No. Sorry. It's only funny because it's kind of true. Mothra got away this time. Whoa, 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 come back. Really? I could have gotten bad. They're like, where are they going? Bum bum. Let's see. Party levels, where's everybody at? She travels a lot. Yeah. It's like, alright, the missus is gone. Time to play some Final Fantasy XIV. You can never do it beforehand. Let's see. Is my Trizec ring close to being ready? Let's see. 37 more minutes. Which means it's about another 30 minutes or so. With a dent in the song as well. I'm gonna take out that tap for a lizard here in just a moment. I don't think we've lost any crystals. I believe that's all going into Song's inventory because he's probably the only one that still has some space. Just hit the wrong button there. There we go. Go blow it up, Dent. Nuke it. I like how Song repositions himself. Get more comfy in front of the lizard. That just looks wrong now. Turn the camera away because we don't want to watch that. That's kind of cute. It's... Dent looks so serious. Always looks serious. That's why I kind of feel they broke the mold with this particular character model. I tried tweaking it a bit in Final Fantasy XIV. I wanted to make him look a little older. And I feel like if you like zoom in close on his face, you can definitely see a few age lines and that kind of thing, but once you actually get into the game, I don't see it. His hair looks more shiny than it does, you know, with like little gray streaks in it, but eh. I guess that's another thing, at least in 14 though. Fool around with it. Or in the first one, the 1.0 days. Excuse me, had something in my eye. They had like a age option, and I filtered it onto him thinking it would just add some wrinkles, and no, it just basically turned him into OG-san. Decrepit old man. Which looks really weird when he smiles. But, I'm not exactly sure what blue spell Blue Mage would learn from the lizards. But I would hope that he's already learned it. Maybe the same thing from the Frosty Twitherums. Not that. There probably is something that you could learn from here. Shentoto for the win. Apururu for the protections. Whack. It's gonna be funny. This is exactly how I'm gonna be playing Abizia with these three guys. Well, that's not true. Dent will have Bard as a sub. The Cynical will still probably be able to hold the hate. As long as we don't have Shentoto destroying it. Should be interesting though. I've never really had a level 99 Black Mage that I could do anything with. I never even had a level 75 Black Mage I could ever do anything with. It was always one of those things. People always said, you want to do endgame? Level Black Mage. Once you get Black Mage at 75, you can do endgame. Right. But that don't make sense. And I'm like, The idea was, you know, you can take 18 random players into dynamis and that would not be a guaranteed win or clear for the dynamis back in the golden days. But you could take 18 black mages into dynamis and they would have no problem whatsoever. As long as they, you know, work together. So, Dan's only getting like 600 XP, Song's getting like 758, so it definitely feels like the XP was better in the escha areas, like twice as good. So, let's take a look here. Search area. It's gonna be down towards the bottom, ain't it? Yep. Escha, Zata, how many folks are in there? There's a few. At least 3 parties and then a half dozen folks doing their solo thing. No, we still need crystals, and that's the reason why we're here. Not for the faster XP. If we wanted fast XP, probably try taking them to, whatchamacallit. Actually, I don't think Cynical could be killing mobs quickly and raising Jima. Wouldn't that be awesome though if she could? Like, 1 kill! Even with a level 50 level gap, be like 50,000 XP. Like, ding! Every mob. Ding! Level up. But, man... Just not exactly... I don't feel like she's ready for Rising Gima. Like, nothing about Rising Gima. Even though... I don't know, I mean... We tanked the final boss, but I don't know how much of that was actually thanks to Paladin, because... Still took a ton of damage whenever I did get hit. And kill. Yeah, he dead. Did he get the kill shot? Nah, I don't know. Back here. Okay, we'll get you instead. Since that's the one that the cursor wanted to target. Dead got both of those crystals. Is Song out of inventory space? No, he's 48 out of 80. You wouldn't believe how many crystals he has. Oh my god. It's like 9 stacks. Yes. We're going to be making so many goldsmith breaks tomorrow. Maybe. Probably. It's like, part of me is like, you need to set the alarm for 6:30 in the morning so you can get up and pick the misses up, go out, grind some Pokemon levels on the Pokemon Go before it gets to 100 degrees. It's gonna get that high too. Yeah, I mean, once it starts getting that hot, it's not even necessarily safe to go driving around in the car because the oil starts to boil. But that's what we're trying to change the oil in a long time and use the cheap stuff that I used to do. Full synthetic all the way now. Which is kind of funny putting full synthetic in a neon, but you won't be driving a neon on a hot day. Not unless you replaced every single piece in that car. Maybe that's something else we could do. When it gets too hot, see if we can fix the neon. No. Cannot attack that target. Why are you trying to attack Dentro? Dentro. Assist. There we go. Now it's working. I was going to see what his magic skill was. Magic skill. Elemental's at 185. Dark is at 186. Congratulations. Dark is his highest skill right now. I never guessed that. Let's get you over here. So we got an hour left on Ionis. Is it called Ionis? I don't think so. Though everyone in the country drove Subaru. Thought everyone in the country drove Subaru 4-wheel drives. This is Texas. There's a lot of Ford F-150s. There's a lot of Chevy Silverados. Not as many Dodge Rams, but there's a lot of trucks in this state, is what I'm trying to say. The missus wants a truck. And I'm all like, what for? And you're like, well, collecting stuff. I'm like, what kind of stuff? Like stuff people throw away. And I'm all like, I understand people can make a business into that. Just don't know if I'm ready for my house to have everyone else's garbage in it. Not everyone else's. Select people's. You know, go to the good parts of town. Grab their stuff. Resell it for profit. Or recycle even. Hee hee. And weapon skill before they can get their spells off. Ha ha! No stone spell for you. Dance all being. Ah, dang it. I could just AFK. Quick, cast Banish. Banish, I tell ya. He should have leveled up by now. Right? No, it's still level 74 Black Mage. It really is going slower, isn't it? I wonder how much of a difference it would make if I was to drop the Maru and get out, what's his name? Freed for that 10% bonus. It's not like Maru's enabling anything. I would just, you know, try to increase the downtime, but yeah. How many total paladin CP is she now? That's a good question. I think she just went over 300. Paladin job points 304. Still got ways to go. Long ways to go, but yeah, it's getting better. It'll be neat once we go for 1,000. Imagine how much CP you'll be getting per kill. How much of a better paladin she'll be. Hope she doesn't get 2,100 doing this. That's a lot of lizards. Yeah. I should have killed it. Thank you. I'm a little proud of it myself, but there are faster ways of doing it. It's like every other way to do it is probably faster than what I've been doing. 19? That's not so bad. I remember 19. Now that first one seems to always be the hardest. Once you get the first, like, make the first 5 taken care of, it starts speeding up after that. I remember fighting these mobs and being like getting less than 100. It felt like because they were so low a level. And then as the bonuses started to accumulate, there we go. I was wondering if I needed to get Song or Dent involved into that, but it's so close to death after the weapon skill. Internet has been down for 24 hours. Oh my god. AT&T. Sorry. We used to have AT&T, or we used to have Southwestern Bell, and they were purchased by AT&T. Always referred to them as Ma Bell. Yeah. We have AT&T at work. So I know your pain. Oh my goodness, it's like so slow sometimes. And I'm not saying that Time Warner is better, but they are. It was you're on dial-up for a long time, and it was always going out. Terrible connection speeds. And then we got DSL, because it was supposed to be so much faster, and it really wasn't. It seemed to be just as slow as dial-up. And I'm all like, wait a second. So, according to this, our current download speed is 5K a second. I'm getting salty reading everyone's complaints to that. It's like, yep, you got a 5 kilobyte per second download on DSL. Blazing fast speeds. I'm like, wasn't dial-up like 56K? I'm like, yes, on good days. So dial-up was faster. Unfortunately, we weren't able to stick with DSL when we moved to Plano back in 2006. Yeah. God, that was a long time ago. So I'm like, I guess we'll just have to go to cable then. I never wanted to do cable because I've seen the commercials and it looks so terrible. And then this is back when we were downloading fan subs of Naruto. And I'm like, alright, let's see how slow this takes. And then it's like 60K a second, 70K a second. It just keeps going up. 85. 90, 100, it's 100 kilobytes a second. What the hell? 105, it just keeps going up. When's it gonna stop? I'm like, and then it stopped because the download was finished. And I'm like, what? Used to episodes of Naruto taking a couple of days to download, and now it was like downloaded in less time than it takes to watch it. We're never going back to DSL. I don't care how bad or how expensive cable gets. Just because... sold. Of course, Mrs. always wanted a T1 connection. Who doesn't? Not that you really need a T1 connection to play Final Fantasy 11 online. They're on 3 different computers at the same time. But, can you imagine that? 0 latency. Oh. Why is this mom not dead yet? You'd be casting bigger spells, I say. Although I think the biggest spell Dent has is probably Freeze. Is there a message there? Nope. Well, I mean there was, but nothing that I needed to read. Alright, back to the Wind Crystal Farm. DSL was fast for me, but I think they kept lowering the speed. Could be. What you doing, dude? Just standing there. I think maybe he was going after my Frosty Twitherums, thinking maybe they weren't Frosty Twitherums. I don't know. A little interesting though. US companies always throttle the speeds, especially upload. It's like my download speed's awesome. Like, can't believe how awesome it's been, but feel bad for that player. They need better pull macro. Got like 120k 10 years ago, now barely 20 or 30. Yes, they want you to pay more for it. It's like when we moved here a couple years ago, the speed went down because we moved back into Dallas. And it was like maximum speed available is 50k. And I'm all like, okay, how much if I paid more? They're like, nope, that's the maximum. I'm like, alright. And then just one day they were like, 100k. Monster Llama! Happy Friday! And thank you. Depending on your local network group's usage, the person closer to the hub would have faster speeds than the ones further away. Sounds right. I have no idea where the hub was, but... No, it's just like one day it suddenly doubled. Went from 50 to 100, not charging any extra. And then another day, it's all like tripled. It's like 300 download now. No extra. Or I was already in the high tier price anyways to get that 50k a couple years back. But I'm all like, do I need so much downloading potential? I'm like, well, probably. It seems like every day that goes by, we've got another device that we're adding to the network. Wi-Fi this, please. Imagine. The radio noise. You know, major signal. Oh, goodness. Oh well. That's something about that. That being said, I don't have any of my computers on the Wi-Fi. They're all plugged in proper like. Whoa! Big long names. Ron Forget says I might need to go to McDonald's so I can do Wings of the Goddess missions. And Yamikago Salte Del Bono says companies starts getting a lot better internet packages since Google announced fiber. That makes sense. And happy Friday, Yamikago Salte Del Bono. I hope I said that right. It's still Friday. Got about another hour till Saturday begins. And the real fun starts. I don't know what the real fun is. No, we just don't have to go to work on Friday. It's exercise. It's like we've been doing all this extra walking, so we're thinking, you know, losing weight, sweating a lot, because it's hot in Texas and stuff, and where'd all the mobs go? We're waiting on repops. That must mean somebody's getting leveled up. Lenos is out for the night. Alright, Lenos. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I guess I can't start hosting your channel until maybe after you start playing it. Wouldn't that be interesting? There they come. All three showing up at the same time. That other player that was around earlier, going after the same mobs as me. almost tempted to type /shoe because that worked in WoW. He's like, shoot, go away. You told me you might be able to get me a Wii Fit. Pretty, please. Yeah. Deal, P5. Thank you. I guess the kitty wants a refill too. Ah! Song. That's why we don't have nice things. Well, that's one of the reasons why we don't have nice things. Oh, let's just go ahead and kill it quick, right? Maybe a little quicker than that. Yay! Let's go to the tap removal. Thank you. It's always funny when the other cats come into the room. Dependency's all like territorial all of a sudden. Like, what are they doing in here? This is my room. They need to get out. Of course, they do the same thing when she goes into the bedroom. Cats. It was in the Wings of the Goddess missions that they kind of showed how territorial the Mithra can get. At least back in the good old days. Who's this one? She would always be walking around with her tail sticking straight up and fluffy. So weird. In the good old days. Dan, are you still not level 75? Member list. Can't see it because there's like this. Oh, he's level 75. Alright, let's put a silly hat on him. Equipment button. Although I kind of really like the sunglasses on him, but... Alright, we're gonna do the Sorcerer's Pitassos. It's got Enfeebling Magic Skill plus 5, Elemental Magic Skill plus 10, Enmity minus 2. He is wearing a spike necklace, because... I don't know, I didn't have anything else put on him. So, yeah. Now he looks like a black mage. Slowly but surely. Monster Llama, I'm afraid I don't know what that means. Although I am surprised it actually prints... I mean, I'm not surprised that it prints on the Windows 10 machine properly, but it also shows up on the Vista machine properly, and that's what really surprises me. It's like, wow. Juku. I'm gonna guess how it's pronounced. And you said it a bit ago. For some reason, I'm thinking Klingon, but the kanji to the left. Oh, shoo, shoo. They don't have that emote in FF11, do they? At least I don't think they do. Let's try it real quick here. /shoo. No. Or at least maybe you can't use it at a combat. Wouldn't it be funny if you could? Alright, Koru Moru is almost out of NV, but he's a red mage. Shouldn't have to worry about him. I don't remember Dent leveling up. Guess I'm glad he did. Remember the Rancor owner that cried in Star Wars 6? Yes! Oh no, don't tell me he died now. All these co-stars from the Golden Age. Not a lot of people know that that phrase we use is actually Mandarin. Real Mandarin! No, I didn't know that either. Just... wow. Do learn something new every day. Question is, will I be able to remember it? Yeah, that's the thing. I think I'll remember that. Just used it all the time. And wow, it seemed like. That and gutter speak. Those seconds were so cool. Alright, let's kill the Koru Moru. Oh, dang it, a Pururu. He used convert. I was hoping the Frosty Twitherun would be like, AoE time! And Koru would be like, no! But my mana was full! And your hit points were. Like, oh, We got aggro. Maybe. There we go. Aggro this. Love it when that works. Alright, Tephra Lizard time. I wonder what XP chain we're on. Number 9. Okay. That's right, because we had to actually wait for repops for a little while. Because of reasons. Well, it's not like we got a full party. And Dent and Sung are doing more whiffing than not. I wonder if there's like a better spell for elemental skill ups. I don't know, stone's pretty... doesn't cost a lot of mana. Yeah, let's just stick with that. Don't mess it up. Although... be looking on Sungarthol's inventory. When he starts to fill out too many crystals, too many lizard eggs. He doesn't have that many lizard eggs, to be honest. Less than a stack. It's like I keep thinking just go back to escha, but we can do that on the weekend too and just finish that out. How long would it take? Go from like... The song's close now. He's like almost level 90? Find out. It's under party member list. 89. Okay, so that's a way to go. Yeah, I could have just easily looked on his menu. I don't know why I didn't. Status. He's pretty close to 90 though. 48 out of 51k after that last one. Can I use that command during battle? Or outside of battle? Like I keep trying to come back here with my mining stuff so we can pick up the marble slabs, because I wanted to skill up on those for the goldsmithing. My pickaxes keep breaking. They're like, I'm used to them breaking, but they seem to break a lot. And I'll be honest, I don't understand the fatigue system. Yeah, I don't think I've ever run out of fatigue yet, because that's how bored I get. But, I don't know. Should probably do it on Thief. The movement speed bonuses. So, maybe I'll try that. Because, I don't know. Why buy materials off the auction house if you can farm it yourself? Save time. Time versus money spent. Whereas that's the whole reason why it's like fighting mobs that don't give a whole lot of experience points right now is because we want lots of wind crystals. And we don't want to spend time farming elementals for the clusters. For reasons. You're always going to need fire crystals, so... yeah, sure, why not? But... I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, as far as time efficiency goes, this really doesn't seem like the best. Unless some just learned this spell, but yeah. But also, sometimes I'd rather farm than send gil to some sellers. Sounds about right too. Not that I think we have to worry about it on Quetzalcoatl nearly as much as I'm sure Osru has a much larger gil seller problem, it seems like. Try that again. There we go. Boom! Did somebody ding? Somebody dinged, but I think it was the song. Yep, Sungarthel attains level 90. He's within reach now. Probably take him to the Mandies, and he might actually be able to hit the Mandies. Right party setup. Bard songs. Accuracy food. Now I'm thinking about it. I could probably level sync to Dent. Go back to Zero in Mines. Kill some worms for a little while. To hit 78, go to Goobskin Mines. Hit some more worms. Get some conquest points. And crystals. Ooh. It was at 75 that the XP really started getting good. Especially with the newer mobs that they added. As opposed to if you're just fighting the old mobs that were always there. I don't know why the XP was so much worse with them, but maybe for Monday. Googsy Mines. Road to 99. Now you won't be able to get capacity points that way though, with the Cyndaquil. She doesn't have any other need for experience points. I mean, sure, we could level a different job on her. Like anything really that isn't 99 yet. Just don't know, I mean, Shantoto would still be doing the majority of the DPS. She's good that way. And it's not like we're getting a ton of capacity points doing it this way either. Kind of like, that's it. You just need to apply the bonuses and the minuses. Apply weights to why we're doing what we're doing. It was like, sure, you want crystals. Oh, I think Lanos already went to bed. He usually heads out around 11 o'clock my time. That was like 22-ish minutes ago. But he might still be lurking. Sometimes he does that. Sometimes. He'll be back on tomorrow night. And then attack buttons here. Let's see. Crystals. Highest importance. Well, experience points should be up there too. Lanos lives maybe 2 miles from me in real life. Wow! Small world. Lanos is repping ZZ land now. This is true. He's got one of those jobs that... My phone's blowing up. Sorry. I remember one time, I got up early to farm some mobs for him, like 7 o'clock in the morning my time. And he showed up like around 7:30, except it was like 5:30 his time. And he's like, yeah, I just got to work. And I'm all like, huh? Why you work so early? No, I don't think he was at work. Maybe he was working from home? I don't know. Then again, window work. Might have just been using some program to chat from his cell phone in-game. I think I saw something that was like that, but I don't know if he used that or not. I don't think he does. It would surprise me if he did. It seems sketchy. So many things in window work seem sketchy. Alright, enough of... Oh, shoot. She's in the middle of casting a spell. Again, gotta keep that end light on no matter what. See, song? One day, you too will be able to do sword moves just like that. Oh no! Oh, I just thought about it. I mean, you don't have to do Savage Blade for Song. I don't even know if Blue Mage can do Savage Blade. I think they'd be able to. And the only bad thing about Savage Blade is getting behind that damn door. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get him Savage Blade. It's gonna be awesome. I'm like, oh no, we have to get to that notorious monster Scorpion. Shoot. Isn't there like a Unity Accolade warp that can get you there faster? But yeah. Your ring ran out. That it did. Has it been 37 minutes? Trizek? Nope, got another 2 minutes and something seconds on that one. Although he's each had it. Which door? It would be the Altepa door. The one where you have to hit like 3 or 4 switches. Different parts of quicksand caves. And then it's got like, it's only gonna be open for like, I I don't remember how long the door stays open for. It's like 10 or 20 minutes. But really, you'll just need to get one player positioned by the door to run through it. That way if it closes before everybody else gets there, they can just hit the switch from behind. Also be a good time to farm the Cactar. Drops the Dune boots. Not that Dune boots would, I have the key item to open that solo. Come over to Esra and I'll open it for you. There's a key item to open that door solo now? Of course there is. I'll have to look into that. I know how to get that key item myself. Probably need to open the door, do something from the other side, but yeah. That's neat. Makes sense that they have it so that it can be done solo. I mean, they did the same thing for the Necropolis and Garlage Citadel. Why not the Altepa Gate? Although, wouldn't it just be easier, instead of getting a key item, just make it so that, you know, anybody could open it? It's like, there's a button on this door now that says, push me, and it's like, ta-da! Just gonna cast a Cure 4 on the Korumaru, but she'll beat me to it. Or are you talking about the Four Towers thing? Four Towers thing sounds more right. Because I know there's a key item for the pressure plates. Weighted stones or something like that. And I've got that one. Given. I also got a pocket Galka that I can take with me. And that's kind of the same thing. I might be thinking of the wrong thing. Altepa Gate is the one where you have to click those four things. That's right. Or the quicksand caves thing. I want to say the Altepa Gate, you have to go through the quicksand caves to get to the four triggers. And those triggers are like on a timer or something like that. I don't remember. It's a while that we did it. I think I had help. I want to say I had help when I did it on Cyndaquil. It was one of those things that when I finally got it and tried out Savage Blade for the first time, I'm like, this is awesome! The damage is even good! Like, we never stopped using it since. Like, we're never going to use Vorpal Blade ever again! And it's not true. I think we used it once since then. Die, lizard! Die, I say. Should just be using... Alright, Song Sword combat skill is at a whopping 192. That was XP chain number 30 for him. Let's get this one instead. Since it is Lizard Hour. And... knocked him down. Next. Got a level up? No, that was the Coursero, wasn't it? Probably. Yeah, I don't see a level up anywhere. It would have been funny if it was. Yeah, like he's level 91. What? Not that fast. Hello, Mrs. D. She's acting like it's time to be fed now. And I wasn't pointed in the right direction, so the trust NPCs are like, coffee break. Alright. I think everything to go after here. It's like you can get conquest points, but you'll lose the capacity points. And not that you really need a lot of conquest points anymore. They're easy to get. Capacity points, on the other hand, they're also easy to get. It's just sad that you get more solo than you do in a party if you're not fighting the right thing. And because my Gimps are so gimpy, excuse me, it's very difficult to be fighting the right thing most of the time. Which is why we stick to the easy prey. Quantity over quality has been our motto since 2005, really. There was one Dunes party where it was like, there was that awkward level where crabs weren't giving up XP, but flies were too difficult to take down. And players were only happy if they were getting like, 200 XP a kill. My mule got just so much conquest points farming those adamantes and worms and Gustav tunnel. There you go. It's a good place too. It's like, what zone is that? Volvo, I want to say. It's like that zone is rarely under beastman control. That's an idea too, though. You don't have to level sync. Get the conquest points. You get a lot of fossilized items needed for the level 95 fight. I forget what it's called. Make some item that you use on the Taro. It's Volbo. It is Volbo. It's funny how I remember what I do. Balduina on Quetzalcoatl. I'm trying to remember the last time it wasn't under beastman control. It's been a long time, but I don't think there's really anything in there that you can, skill up on anymore. Like Bear Claw, Ulagarand range, if you're like farming the buffaloes, but that's gonna be a lot of buffaloes. Oh, there we go. More Lizzies. Guess we'll get the one off to the left as opposed to the one in front of us. Where's... I take Cyndaquil anywhere. She's gonna get best stock points. Taking over the region. Problem is, I'll take Dent and Sung along with me. That'll up it for Sandy. Because... they haven't seen the errors of their ways just yet. It'll be something neat, though, I think, when I get them all on the Bastock side. Because they'll be like triple Bastock pointage. I think we did that back when Cyndaquil was part of Sandoria. And we like leveling in, I forget the name of those little steam pit place to the west of just to the west of Bastock. I don't know why I always forget the name of that one. Dangruf Wadi. That's why I forget the name of it, because it's not an easy to remember name. Why won't you just die, Mr. Lizard? Dangruf Wadi, indeed. And it's I don't think we took over Gustaberg for Sandoria that week because of it, but you could see a huge increase in Sandorian fame just because we were fighting the crabs and the monkeys. They're not called monkeys, they're called something else, just over and over and over again. And then it was all like, I think we were just trying to like cap out dagger skill or something. I was also surprised that you could actually cap out your dagger skill on those guys. But no! We got that dust on us. Okay, let me get that dust. Opos, that's it. Never fought the Opos, usually. I think they had like a regen on them. And I remember this one camp, it was right outside the tunnel that led to Sea Serpent's Grotto in Utonga jungle, by the waterfalls. And we were mostly killing fish, and it was going okay. We would pull a Sahagan every now and then when the fish wasn't handy. It's Deoden! Happy Friday, Deoden! But then we ran out of Sahagan, so we pulled a monkey. and that monkey was tough to kill. And there was a Dark Knight that was riding through on the Chocobo because he was on his way to Nord. That's how you used to get around back in the good old days. And he was just riding through, he saw us fighting the Oppo, and turned around, came back, and typed out and say, chat, "No, not the monkey!" And went back on his way. And I don't know why that stuck with me all these years. But every time that I have to fight Oppos, it's always, "No, not the monkey." Heading home from work. It's the happiest time of the week. Heading home from work time. Except when I like stop and pick up gas. Groceries. Liquor. That's actually a happy time too. These two ladies at the grocery store when I was picking up produce. You could tell they were on the way to a party. It's all like, "Do we need limes?" Like, "Yeah, we need limes." "We'll get the limes." What else are you going to use limes for? Put in your water. And we made eye contact and it was very awkward. For them. I could care less. It was just like, I want to go home. Make some dinner. Play some FF11. Make my Gimps less gimpy. You gotta check out the, well, the Odin probably can't see it too well because you're supposed to be driving right now, but Dentral's in full Black Mage Relic. Not +1, not +2, just plain Black Mage Relic. Maybe we'll upgrade it. Probably not. I don't think I ever looked at what the Black Mage Imperium set looked like. Cat wants to be fed. I'm sure it looks good. Oh, most of the Empyrean sets do look good. It's like the only one that I remember seeing that I didn't like was the Pink Ranger jumpsuit, but that was not really a set. Get it! Okay, didn't kill it enough, so... Syndical's only getting 1,000 XP. Alright, break time. Everybody equip your rings. Trizac ring there. Echod ring on you. You probably already have your Echod ring. Who am I kidding? Item. Yep, still has it equipped. And then on Song. Item. You can use his Ta Moko +1 for snow cones. Echod ring. Close. Slash follow. Follow with a slash follow. Let's go ahead and use a Trizac ring on you while we're thinking about it. Suppose I could also use that beat pouch and free up some inventory. Just a little bit of inventory. Yay, 5 escha beads. I don't remember where we got that from, but yay for inventory space. So this way they should be able to get at least one more level in the next 20-ish minutes or so. I know Cynical will probably definitely get a job going. Well, no, not necessarily on these guys. These guys are not so great. But yay, vanquishing lizards and getting crystals and wind crystals. Goldsmithing funsies. Still need to log on to all the dense tunes and pick up the daily flotsam that's washed up on the beach. I haven't gotten as much currency as I wanted. How many are on Quetzalcoatl tonight? Not many. 397. That's about 100 more than what we had last night at this time. So I'm impressed. They're like, yeah. It's like server throttle. Come back in 6 hours and you'll see quite a few more. Dentral is now level 76. Congratulations, Dentral. Only 23 more levels to go. Be the harder 23. He was at 71 though, so it's like only 5 levels here in 3 hours. Only 5 levels. I say that like it's bad, but I still remember when being able to get 1 level in 5 hours was awesome. Getting 6,000 XP per hour was considered decent. Back in my day, it was like even a bad party could get 6k per hour as long as they put their noses to the ground. Gear helped. I think skill was better. Otherwise, if it was all just gear, everyone would have been able to get through Promathia. Or Chains of Promathia. Nah, shoot, everyone would have been able to just get through the Promies. It took some skill, unfortunately. But, I don't know. It was all funsies. Yay, more vanquishing lizards. Normally we wouldn't be killing the Twithrums. We'd be killing the Lizzies out back. Just for the Unity accolades and sparks. And crystals. That's the reason. And Zongarthel's blue magic skill is now at 135. That's a lot of cocoon casting. Just saying. It's like I kind of want to be doing it on a different job for Cindy other than Paladin. Because she's got a lot of other jobs that need leveling. Just, I don't know, Dancer comes to mind. Another question. It's Friday night. How many people are in Volcrum, Dynamis Volcrum? It's been a while since we've been to Dynamis. Alright, Dynamis Volcrum currently has 1 player. And he's on Blue Mage, Sub and Dancer. Not even on Thief, so he may not even be there farming coins. Ain't that awesome? Of course, it could just simply mean as well that there's nobody currently buying coins on Quetzalcoatl. There's always somebody buying coins. You would think. Do slash search Dynamis Vol? Is that all you have to type to get that? I always use the menus. DYNAMISVAL. Yeah, that works. It's 2 new things I learned. My brain's getting ready to burst with new knowledge. I almost want to see if it'll work with like Keep'em and Zarkibard. Not that there's ever anybody in Zarkibard. Not unless they have to be. It's like, we can't take Song into Volcrum yet because he hasn't done COP yet. It's like, dang it. He'll get there. And then it'll be super hunky-dory. Assist. And assist, or at least just swing your weapons in that general direction. Wait for this thing to die, so I'll use a weapon skill and it's Buddy. Try to one-shot it. If not, I'll at least be able to hold heat. There we go. Need more double attacking. Or triple attacking. And it's not a Dragoon. It's a level Dragoon! I got like 2 Dragoons on my party on Final Fantasy Record Keeper. It seemed really cool. I liked to just go into one Dynamis zone and type search region to see who's all in Dynamis across all zones. This is true. And it's not like it's gonna lock you out anymore for 24 hours. Or after Tokyo midnight. Let's go back into it. I forget, was that a key item that we got from Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, or was that just something that they changed across the board? I want to say it was a Rhapsodies of Vana'diel key item. And we got I'm gonna mispronounce this, I apologize. Scoosha saying hi. Happy Friday, Scoosha. I remember you doing that in Abizia the other week. That... I think I did. If I did, I don't remember it. Either that or I meant to do something else. Let's check out who's in all the other Abizia zones. Nothing wrong with that. Because I remember it's all like, we'll go to Constant, because nobody goes to Abizia Constant anymore. And no, there's somebody else in Abizia Constant, and yes, they were going after the same mob. So, wouldn't you know it? They did change it to Japanese Midnight a few years ago, and then, yeah, Rhapsody's Vanadale key item to remove re-entry restrictions altogether. NPC party. Oh, can you solo dynamis with your nods party? NPC party. Yes. Honestly, we were able to solo dynamis even before they allowed us to bring in the trust NPCs into the party. We can just do it more efficiently now. But we got lots of heals. And yeah, I remember taking Cyndaquil in there and going after the easy prey mobs, but she could only handle one at a time. I know there were some folks that could actually take on several of them. Beastmasters in particular were really good soloing anything. And I remember when they were talking about, and we're gonna allow trust NPCs into Dynamis, and we're all thinking, you don't need no trust NPCs in Dynamis. And everyone's gonna go into Dynamis, and you know, you're not gonna be able to farm as many coin, the price is gonna be. And then I was like, wait a sec. How easy is it gonna be to solo the Dynamis, or the Arc Dynamis Lord now, for those Umbral Marrows? And that was when I think Lanos was like, yeah, it would be a lot easier to solo now. Assuming that you can actually hit them. How far are you leveling to Gimps? Well, we changed party, or we were in Escha Zatal making great XP per hour last night. I changed it to more Mar Basalt Fields because I was like, we are running low on crystals. So let's kill these mobs and get some fire crystals and wind crystals at the same time while also getting XP. The XP is terrible here. Song, I think, just dinged level 90, or he's like really close. Yeah, 91. 91 Blue Mage. Dent, I believe, is level 76 Black Mage. Let's find out. Yep, level 76 Black Mage. He's about 22k away from level 77. And I think Syndical's only got like one job point the whole time we've been. Maybe two. I can find out. It hasn't been a lot. We've gotten a lot of crystals. I'll say that. Okay, she's gotten 2 job points since we've gotten here. And she's about 6k away from getting a third. But these guys aren't even giving like 500 capacity points, even with the Trizic ring up. So, a lot. Yeah, 410 capacity points there with the chain. Although, Dent is still subbing Corsair for Corsair rolls sometimes. It looks like he just doesn't use the roll before I hit the assist macro again. Should just have the Kupo Freed and Koltada out, and Shantoto. And I'll just main heal. Assuming I'm not paralyzed. Or worse. Let Shantoto take. Weapon skill. And it falls down. That's because it's stupid easy prey. And there's a lizard. Get him. How we doing on time? Hey, here's our Corsair roll. Thank you very much. I took out the double up line so that Dent could get a weapon skill macro in. He doesn't hit them very often. See that. There is a lizard on the other side of that Gulka. Mrs. came by and she was like, why does he have no shirt? Why is he wearing that thing on his head? Because he's a blue mage. But no shirt. He's a gimp. And a topless blue mage. In some cultures, I don't think they would argue. You know, it seems very, I don't know, Caribbean, I suppose. I don't know what the Caribbeans are like. I've never been there. I just know what I've seen on MTV. Looks like there's a lot of alcohol there. I think a whole generation of us out there that our view on the world is how we saw it through the lens of MTV. Kind of explains all the misery that was in the Fight Club movie. But, oh well. Another thing I haven't watched in a long time. Should add that to the list of stuff to do. Used to listen to that one every single night while grinding. Different audio commentaries, and it always seemed like I would hear something different. Like, how did you miss that before? I thought it was like really cool. It was forget Helena Bonham Carter. There's a scene where she's like walking into the street, and they've got stunt drivers designed to get like really close to her, and no, they did. I remember on the set being able to hear the buttons on her blouse hitting the cars because it was so close. Man, the other guys were talking. It's like she just walks out there. They don't even look. I was like, when she looks, she just looks the wrong way. We're like, why is that? It's because she's British. Cars drive on the wrong side of the road over there. And you're like, oh, that makes so much sense. If you haven't seen the movie, and you don't know the scene I'm talking about, then I apologize. But you should go watch it. It's one of those movies that's good, especially if you haven't had it spoiled for you. A lot of people have, unfortunately. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But the end is one of those. Yeah, not even going to say it anymore. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. I'm going to watch it this weekend. Maybe I'm going to watch... past 2 weekends in a row I've watched Interstellar. I had to think about the name for a moment. It's like, I was hoping the second time I watched it I would like pick up stuff I didn't see the first time. Nope. I kept my attention perfectly the first time through. I was like, this is awesome, oh my god, no! You know, all those kind of things. Afterwards it was all like, why didn't I take physics in college? I only took the first, well, you're only required to take the first year for pharmacy. But I took it, and a ton of fun in it. I was like, this is good. I wanted to take more of it. Instead, I took like 4 semesters of calculus, which I do not recommend. Interstellar. Did you like knowing? You know, I don't think I saw that one. I think it was one that I wanted to watch. There's just so many things to do at the same time, too. I don't know who was in that one, though. For some reason, I'm thinking Kevin Bacon, but probably somebody else. Weapon skills, since we got full TP, and we're not using it. There we go! We finally capped out our Unity accolades. 99999. Sparks is at 86k. But yeah, Nicolas Cage. Not the Kevin Bacon. I almost want to say Bacon. But no. More fun times. I used to like Nicolas Cage. I thought he was an okay actor. And then the movies were playing a cartoon character on the motorcycle without a face. I don't know about this. I hear the people that really like the comic really like the movies. You're like driving a motorcycle and it's on fire. That's alright. It's a video game. I remember playing for the Xbox. I want to say it was the guy that created Resident Evil and the guy that created... I don't remember the other one now. They like got together and they made this video game about a demon hunter who travels into hell to rescue his stripper girlfriend who's been abducted by the devil. And his talking gun transforms into a motorcycle to drive him to the gates of hell. I was like, that's the opening. I remember watching that and thinking, we gotta play this game. And it is like not something that you want to play in front of others because there's a lot of we'll just call it potty humor per se. I'm not saying it's bad. I have quite a bit of fun with it when it's good. Probably why I like Saints Row so much. Job point! We can call it a night now. Just about. Dent just got a level. Cynical just got a job point. I'm gonna see how close Song is to leveling. Maybe high enough to get a shirt? No. He's got like 20k to go. So we'll just simply finish off this how many more lizards do you need to kill? This will probably be the last one right here. Like, this weapon skill, here you go. If we could stick around for another 18, I suppose, and finish off the vanquished lizards, but no, I don't think so. We'll save that for Monday. Alright. Let's, oh, yeah. You don't need warp rings anymore. I mean, you can use them, there's nothing wrong with using them, but I wonder if you can cast Warp 2 on Shantoto. Warp 2 cannot be cast on Shantoto. Yeah. Alright, you big Golka. You're out of here. It'd be neat if Dent actually gets enhancing magic skill ups doing that. But what's the cooldown on that? Oh, it's not that bad. I'm gonna cast Warp 2 on Miss Cyndaquil. Because Warp Ring's too slow. Chain Spell, I think, would have been better. Oh, shoot, now he's running away into the Mandy territory, and he's like, somebody save me! In hindsight, I should have had Dent warp out first. Save Songarthol for last. He could have used his warp ring, because there was a lot of inventory, or a lot of stuff still in the treasure thingy. Oops, too late now. It's only a couple of crystals. So we're gonna eat this shard, so I don't use it to pop anything anymore, and then this shard. Now I'm gonna have to count how many crystals we got. It looked like a few. Let's see. That's a few. We'll round down, say 10 stacks on Cyndaquil. Rounding down looks like about 7 stacks on Dentril. And then rounding down would be about 12 stacks on Songarthol, so 12 plus 7 plus 7. I can't do the math anymore, it's too late. About 26 stacks. That's an assortment of fire and wind crystals. We mostly needed wind. We'll probably still need to farm a lot of wind elementals, but you know, that's what I do on the weekends. Try to, at least. Need to make more wool thread, because trying to make was it ram mantles for leatherworking skill ups. Also a little bit of profit selling it to the NPCs. I suppose I could use lightning crystals and try and get my materials back for more synthesis, but those break a lot. That's why I don't like doing that. So that's pretty much it for tonight. The whole reason that we're leveling the Gimps is Abyssia. The trying to get yellow procs for, I forget what it's called. The Abyssia mobs supposedly increases the chances of getting stuffs to drop better, so that you won't have to be killing as many mobs as possible. So with Song as a blue mage subbing ninja, to be able to do the blue mage and the ninja spells for those yellow procs. Dentral being black mage subbing bard will be able to do the black mage and the bard songs for those yellow procs. And then we'll have Cynical stick to thief or treasure hunter and maximizing drops. And then I'll have to actually lot on the appropriate stuffs because you know, it would suck if, hey, we got all the props we needed, but it went into Song's inventory and you can't trade it. So you have to do it all over again. Maybe just kick them from the party. Nah, let's not do that. Alright, everyone, I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Stay safe. It's the weekend. Have fun. Because it's the weekend, and don't get caught because reasons. Anyways, I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.